Welcome, welcome, welcome to my show, Brilliant Marketing with Mary. I'm so excited that you're joining me here today, and I'm absolutely thrilled that I have one of my dear friends as a guest. Before we get going, I'm going to introduce her, but today her topic is, of her expertise, I should say, is how marketing automation can streamline your business profits. And don't we all want that, right? Don't we want to make our lives easier and our business more profitable? Hello. Yes, her name is Nikita. I call her Niki Pacheco, and she is the founder of Kulture Konnect. And in case you don't know who she is, which I'm sure you do if you're in the Southern California area specifically, Niki Pacheco is actually a positive light in the marketing industry, and she has been for over 2 decades now because she loves helping companies solve marketing challenges and meeting sales goals through automation. After graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in graphic design in 2005 from the Art Institute of Orange County, she immediately started the fledgling company known as Kulture Konnect. Through her hard work and tenacity, she has built the company to what it is today, providing jobs for her employees and providing award-winning solutions for her clients. She is a board member of the Orange County, California Restaurant Association. She used to be on my board when we were with the American Marketing Association, and she also participates in Team Referral Network. Nikki lives in Norco with her husband, Jorge, her 2 boys, Logan and Branson, her 2 dogs, 1 cat, and 18 chickens. Dang, you know she's rich these days, right? With all those chickens. Hello, eggs. Yeah. When not working on her business, she loves to bake and garden. And just last year, she grew 220 pounds of tomatoes. Wow. Without further ado, let me introduce Niki Pacheco. Here she comes. Yay.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I was going to say, I was reading your bio. I have to admit, I was reading your bio. I apologize that I didn't have it memorized. But some of my funnest memories with you is when we were on the board of the American Marketing Association. And it
Yes,
wasn't even in there, girl.
I know. I know. I didn't know if we should include past, you know, titles.
Well, when it's as cool as that, girl,
True.
it's cool.
I'm
It's
glad you
cool.
mentioned it because I'm very proud of that time of my life.
That was fun. It was fun. I think we provided a lot of real value to our community too. Remember that? What was that event that we did together for the Marketing Association? It was called, we brought all the nonprofits and we had all these experts come. What was the name of
Oh,
that?
yes. That was over at Esri. It was so amazing, and it
Yes,
provided so much value to so many nonprofits, and they learned so much. We did
yes,
tons of breakout rooms. I did some marketing email talks, and we had so many
yes.
experts, like, available for these nonprofits. That was
Yeah,
fun.
it was so amazing. Now I'm blanking on the name of it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And we
We
did
live
it
in the
like
present.
2 or 3 years. Anyways, it was great. And it was fun like connecting with all the other experts in the Inland Empire, and it was awesome. So again, as I said, today we're going to be talking about automation, marketing automation. And I have a bunch of questions for you. But let's start with your brilliant marketing share because I think it's going to kick us off. So tell me a little bit about your brilliant marketing share.
Yeah, absolutely. So, marketing automation, it's really the new trending direction that marketing is going in. On an average, it drives up to 14.5 increase in sales productivity and a 12.2 reduction in marketing overhead. So that right there is going to get your profits up, up, up.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, for some people who might not be marketing geniuses like you are, can you tell us like an example, like maybe give us a client story of how they went from zero to hero using marketing automation?
Yeah, so marketing automation, it's evolved over time. So maybe back in 2008, it was like send out an email blast. And if they open or if they click on something on your email, then they get another email. So this was, how marketing automation started off. Today, marketing automation and what we do for our clients is we get to know everything about the customer. Let's say, did they click on a blog post? Did they check out your pricing page? And did they open an email for say, for an example? Now, if all those three things happen, they're going to get a sales call Okay.
Right.
This is getting to know your customer, and it's automating it in a way that doesn't have to um, manually be done. It's all digital. And so that's what
With the
marketing
phone
automation is
call,
today.
how does it doesn't make the phone call for you, it triggers you to make the phone call, right?
Right, right. It provides tasks. That was more of like an end of the funnel type of marketing automation. More of the top of the funnel is nurturing that customer. So maybe they open up your social media post, and you don't want that to stop, right? You want to keep nurturing them. So since they open up the social media post, then they're going to automatically get an email. Nobody's sending them an email, but it's a personalized email with their name and say, "Hey, oh, are you interested in XYZ, whatever you're selling?" And that in that way you're personalizing the experience, and it's all customer centric.
That's fantastic. So people
Mm,
feel like you're really on it, even though the machine is kind of doing
exactly.
it for I mean, you already set it
Exactly.
up, so, I mean, it's your words, it's not like some crazy robot that's talking for you, like, it's
Right.
still your business, your
Right. And
yeah,
before, marketing automation was just to the masses, right? Now marketing automation is to you, to that one specific customer. That is what good marketing automation is about today.
wow. Well, I was actually just going to ask, how you got started in marketing automation, because I know you have do email marketing and you're in graphic design, so you're really focusing your business into the automation part of it, but kinda tell me how you got started into that.
Yeah, yeah. So Culture Connect started out 18 years ago, and we started out as a design company. That only got us so far, especially as the digital world was growing. So that's how we became a full service digital agency doing websites, email marketing. We've kind of got interested into inbound marketing around 2009. Now, inbound marketing and marketing automation really go hand in hand, because we need to attract people to our website organically. And then what do we do with them? Like, in the past, it was like, oh, yeah, just push out a blog post and they're going to come. Okay, not anymore. Now there's so much content out there. You really need to stand out.
So
And
much
so,
noise.
exactly. And so now we need to make the experience a lot more personalized for that customer. And so that's how we got started, because it just wasn't enough to just do an email anymore. It wasn't enough to create a marketing workflow that is the same for every single person. It's not enough anymore. So what we do
Right,
now is customize it depending on what page they visited on the website, depending on what email they opened, depending on what social media ad they clicked on. That's how we now decide what content to spoon feed each customer on a very specific level. That's marketing automation today.
wow. I was just gonna say, what would be a good example of, like, good and bad? Like, give me an
So I
example of that.
so bad is kind of what I was just talking about, where it's just a one size fits all. Somebody opened this email, they clicked on this link, and then they just get put into this marketing email funnel. They get 8 emails. It's nothing really to do with them except that they opened or clicked on something.
Right,
Where that's kind of bad marketing automation these days.
right.
Good automation is centered around the specific customer. What did they visit? Where did they go? What are they interested in? We don't want to send them a educational blog post about cats when they're actually interested in dogs. So
Or maybe you can convert them. If they are a cat lover, you can convert them to be a dog lover, you
I
know?
don't know if that sounds very successful. We need a really good salesperson for that.
You never know. People could be swayed. I don't know. You have 2 dogs, 1 cat, like, you obviously had
Yes.
to make a decision to like
Well,
both.
the dogs are the husband's, the cat is mine.
So, there's a dividing line in your household. I
Yes,
get it. Okay. And
yes.
the chickens, those belong to the boys?
No, those are all mine.
Okay.
I needed more girl power in the house.
I lo I love it. And I'm just curious, total side note, and this is not marketing related. You have 18 chickens. How many eggs do you get a day?
We get about, well, in the winter we could get 0, and that's where I'm very upset with them. They are very lazy, and I'm feeding them, and they don't give me eggs. But now they're giving me about 10 eggs a day. And in the summer, they'll probably give me around 12, 13 eggs a day.
Wow. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I made this really
Mm-hmm.
funny reel about, tell me you're rich without showing me or without telling me you're rich, whatever. And I held up a thing of eggs at the grocery. It was like
Yeah.
I was like shopping at 10 o'clock at night. I had no makeup, no hair. And I was like, dang, I had heard this audio and I thought, all right, I'm gonna do it. Anyways, I look horrible, but I laughed. It just made me laugh and think that's
Well,
what's
it's
most
true these
important.
days. I'm just dealing out the eggs, you know.
You're like, buddy, come over. I got some good stuff for you.
Yeah, yeah. Let me see how I can automate selling eggs.
That's funny. Yeah, these days, right? Seriously, we're gonna be a bazillionaire with the egg costs. Oh my gosh.
I know, I
Okay, so
know.
speaking of bazillionaire, because we all have to invest in different things. That was the other question I had was when is the right time to invest in marketing automation? Like, do you need to wait until your list is a certain size? Do you need to like tell me about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you don't want to start marketing automation too soon because it's gonna flop. I mean, it's just the truth.
Right.
Which is why when we talk to our customers, we really ask them a lot of questions to see are they ready or is this just going to set them up for failure. So the way you know if you're ready is do you already have a good content strategy on your website? Because marketing automation has a lot to do with measuring where each customer is going on your website. Are they going to
Oh,
the pricing page? Are they going to the blog about the chickens or are they going to the blog about the dogs? This is the things that need to be measured to be able to automate and push out more content to that specific person. If you don't have content on your website that's being published regularly, marketing automation is just going to be a waste of money for you. So
right.
you really
It can get expensive, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. Oh, marketing automation is definitely an investment, and so you want to pull the trigger on it once you're ready. The other way to know is if you're already getting leads coming through your website. Like, are people clicking on your website to have a meeting with you? Are they clicking on your website? Are you already getting leads? Because marketing automation is all about taking that person coming to your website and pushing them through a nurturing process to get them ready to become a sales qualified lead. So on the marketing side, you're really nurturing them and giving them interesting, informative information to
Right.
get them ready to be sold to.
So what would be a good industry? Is there a specific industry that this marketing automation is better for?
Oh, yeah. So marketing automation is perfect for B2B. It's not so great for, I mean, it still, B2C in regards to e-commerce sites, it's very, very, very good. When I'm thinking B2C, Culture Connect was born in the restaurant industry. So marketing automation isn't the best for restaurants. We tried. But if you're marketing to vendors to restaurants, B2B, marketing automation is perfect. You make yourself the expert, you push out content to them, they're going to be eating out of your hands and becoming sales leads very quickly.
Okay.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, give me an example, like what would be like someone like, oh, this kind of company would be the best for this.
So a really good example is right now. Well, I don't know right now with everything that's going on in the digital, in the word is going out of my head, but let's say a really good one would actually be the manufacturing industry because they need to educate their vendors and they need to educate and they have a lot of things that people don't know about. And so that is a really good industry that marketing automation is really good for. Another good
Awesome.
one that we work directly with is a pest control industry, and that is more B2C, but it's B2C in regards to giving them information about, how to do things themselves, giving them information about what to avoid or how to get rid of things or their pests, around their house. So
Sure.
that's been really, really successful, using marketing automation, pushing leads through their blog posts and through their pillar pages. So then when they actually have a rat up in their ceiling, they already know who to call,
Right.
because we've
And
been nurturing them and nurturing them constantly.
okay, so you just said a term that I'm not familiar with. What is a pillar page? Sales page, landing page,
Yes. So
trigger page. What is the pillar page?
So the pillar page, that's where you want to kind of link all of your blog posts to. So if you have a pillar page, for example, about roaches, any blog post, any email marketing, anything that you can, you want to link it back to the pillar page, because this is the master page that you want to build up
For that for
website
that
traffic to.
that topic, for that topic.
Exactly. So
In a blog
then
post, isn't
Google.
that I'm so sorry. In a blog post, is that usually it's like the category, right?
Yes, yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, blog posts can be a little bit more broader categories,
Okay. Okay.
pests versus DIY solutions. But pillar pages are just very important, because that's where we put our keyword that we're going for. That's where we put any keywords that we really want to start ranking for, and then linking it back and forth. You're creating organic SEO inside of your website in a very strategic way. And so
Wow.
that really, really helps, in regards to.
Well, that's brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Learn something new every day. I've been calling them category pages for all this time, and now I could be hip at parties and say,
A
"Wow, well, the
pillar
founder
page.
of Culture Connect told me that's really called a pillar page. So get
Yes.
on board with lingo." Right?
Exactly, exactly. You're gonna be the coolest, hippest around, even though you already
That's
are.
my always my goal. I got to be the coolest, hippest girl. Yeah, that's
Yes.
me. You're so funny. So, okay, so this is awesome. So, I mean, it sounds like a phenomenal investment because it really does streamline your work and helps you focus on things that aren't constantly playing catch up, right? It's already done. Then you can just follow
Exactly.
up and actually work with your clients, which is phenomenal. I had a couple other
Mhm.
questions for you. Oh, the other one was popular automation software. I've seen you have a favorite, but are there, tell me about what your favorite is and like what other ones that are maybe out in the market.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the best ones out there is HubSpot, obviously the one I use, and then there's also Marketo, and there's Pardot, and Salesforce. Also, the what they have in common is they have the CRM, so you're able to manage your database, and then they have abilities to automate different tasks, according to what routine that you want them to go through.
Okay.
Um, so
Would it used to be called Infusionsoft, but people called it Confusionsoft. So now it's Keep. Would that
Keep.
be considered an
Yes,
automated
yes,
or
that's
automation?
another one. That's
Okay.
another one. I thought they had changed their name to Pardot, so that's, anyways, yes.
Oh
Keep is
yeah, no, it's
another
Keep.
one.
KEAP. Our software integrates with that. So
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I wish it
very good.
integrated with HubSpot, but
Yeah,
but
that's
you know,
another
that's
thing, is that the integrations also, are part of the marketing automation. So, if you do have an e-commerce page and they click on the t-shirt, for example, and then they don't buy it, well, you want to be already on top of them saying like, "Hey, you left this here," and
yeah,
then
there's something sitting in the cart. Yeah, Amazon
yeah,
does that to me all the time.
exactly, exactly. And then
Hey,
like a week.
remember?
Yeah, yeah, and then, like, a week later, you're not gonna send them pants, you're gonna send them another shirt. I like, an email like, "Hey, how about this other shirt?" That's
Right. You
that's
look
where you get
fabulous in this.
personalized. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
In fact, that's something I was just talking with someone. I mean, I think everyone now recognizes, like back in the old days, we used to say, well, your phone isn't listening to you. Like it's, whatever. And now everybody like accepts that. Yes, it is listening to you. So when you talk about, oh my gosh, I'm looking for red shoes. I really
Yes,
hope I can find red shoes that goes with my outfit at the red high heel shoe. You'll notice that all of a sudden on Amazon, you'll start getting
red high
suggestions
heel
for
shoes.
red. shoes.
I know. Yeah, nowadays, if they don't start popping that up, then you're like, oh, I have to look for it myself.
Yeah, it all depends on your attitude, though. Some people get really freaked out and they go, I got to get off the grid. Oh my
True,
God.
true,
And other people,
true.
you roll over and realize, you're just part of the Borg. You just
Yeah,
realize
exactly.
to make our lives easier. Well, that kind of brings me to my marketing tip with Mary. Every week we have little marketing tips. And I agree with you because your CRM, like HubSpot, is a place that you're going to build a database, right? And growing a list that you own offline is really more valuable than gold. Like it
Mhm.
used to be the person who dies with the most toys wins. It's the person, hopefully that not doesn't die, but the person who's in business with the biggest list wins because um, you have to be able to reach your customers. If one channel goes down, usually like social goes down or you get hacked or
Mm,
something happens,
mhm.
and you have no way of contacting your client to say, we're alive, we're well, we can give you your sourdough bread that you need so badly,
Right?
right? Sorry,
Yeah,
offline we were talking about sourdough bread.
I would absolutely agree with that as well,
Yeah.
that
And so by
you
having a
have to own your
CRM,
list.
yeah,
Mhm.
but not only do you own it and just not have it on a random spreadsheet, having it
Yeah,
into a
yeah.
software that can actually let you use it is
Correct.
important, right?
Absolutely. Yep,
Yeah,
that's all that if you don't have it in the software that it's smart, you can't really do any of this marketing automation stuff.
yeah, yeah. So 100%, I 100% agree. And every week I also offer some products that make people's lives easier. And because I was rushed, I didn't really get a product related to marketing automation. But because I believe that live streaming and podcasting and doing audio clips and reels and everything to get your video is huge, right? To get marketing.
Mm.
There's a couple products that I use that I absolutely love. And last week I didn't share this, so I thought I'd share it this week. I actually own this product. It's a wireless mic. So I don't know if you ever go into the wild out of your office, do a live video with your chickens maybe, or visiting, your customers with your sourdough bread. Because by the way, she cooks amazing sourdough bread. And do you deliver it or do you sell it at farmers markets or what do you do?
Sell it at farmers markets. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
that's awesome. So if
All
you get
around
on
Norco.
So if you get on her list, she can tell you when it's available, where to go get it, and it's magical. So, anyways, so when you're out, I suggest when you're at a farmer's market, Nikki, that you go live, and you have to need to sound good because if you don't sound good, people like turn you off, right? So this is
True.
actually a really cool product I was going to show you just personally. This case actually charges. So it's a charging case,
Ooh.
just like your ear pods have the charging thing.
Yeah.
And then if I could open the darn thing. Oh, I'm opening it from the wrong way. Hello. Anyways, and you can't see it, this is because it's all black, but this is all magnetized. So it has these cute, and you can see it's flashing because they're charged.
Oh, look at that.
But these are, come on out. Looks like little baby microphones, if you can see this,
Oh, very
right?
cool.
And it
Yeah.
has a little clip. So
Mhm.
you clip it on your thing, right? And then what's cool is this is for either an iPhone or an iPad. So this little
Mm.
thing goes right where you charge your phone
Oh,
and
wow.
just plug it in there, and then you plug the thing in, and then you just click it on, and it automatically syncs. No Wi-Fi needed. No, it's
Wow.
all Bluetooth to itself. Anyways,
Wow.
and then what's cool, this one has two microphones. I have one that just has one. But when I want to interview somebody, and you could just use one if you want, but if you want
Mhm.
to interview someone like at the farmer's market, like maybe a booth mate or someone next door, or you
Mhm,
walking around
mhm.
and promoting the other people at the, because that's you, right? You're a promoter. You can actually
Right.
put one of these on your friend and one of these on you. And even if there's like a lot of wind, it's got these really cool, like little wind guards or whatever. It's so
Oh,
awesome. Like
nice.
I'll interview people like just sitting across from them at a conference, and it
Wow.
sounds like you're in a professional booth. I mean, it's
Wow. That's
amazing,
technology.
right? I just absolutely love it. So then they just put them right back in and they start charging again.
I gotta get
So
me
it's
some of those. Those look
right.
amazing.
I know. I'll send you the link. I'm glad you like it.
Yes,
Um,
please.
yeah, so I just absolutely love that. And then the other thing that I love is I'm supposed to like do it here. Okay, I'm hiding that. The other thing I love is this mic. So if that's a mic for on the
Mm.
go, and then having a mic for I know you
Mhm,
probably have a mic
mhm.
as well, but this mic is $14.99.
Whoa, what a deal.
$14 and
What a
99
deal.
cents. And it has like, it looks like that, right?
Oh yeah, look
And
at
then it has this
that.
cool little wind guard, so the puppies don't get all weird. Um,
Wow.
anyways, I know under 15 bucks. Hello. Uh, just amazing. So I have a link for that too. I'll put it in the show in the comments. But yeah,
Awesome.
I always try to like pull out items that I think people would could use or whatever. So today's
Yeah.
theme is audio.
There
So
we
there you
go.
go.
Very cool.
There you
Very
go.
cool.
Yeah. So anyway, so if that helps you when you go out to your farm market, yay.
It will. It will all. It
Yeah,
will
because
definitely
the
help.
old days we used to do this, right? We put this in our ear and like hold the
Yeah.
mic to somebody. Like
Right. Right.
that's so last decade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's amazing how technology, grows so quickly and becomes so new. Even
Yeah.
just with the marketing automation, less than 10 years ago, and it's completely different definition of marketing automation.
It's so true. And I think that the whole point, I mean, sometimes we think, "Oh, we're getting all this automation make our lives easier." And it does, but it's really important, and I think you'd agree with this, that more than ever, because we can do more in a faster way, it
Mhm.
by nature, we think, "Oh, then we should be doing more
Oh,
with the
yeah.
time that we have available." And then we get overly busy with things that we don't have to do because our automation should be doing that. Like,
Yes.
why do you think
Work
we do that as a
Well, I feel like we feel more productive when we're doing stuff, and we just have to remind ourselves to work smarter, not harder. And I definitely struggle with that.
me
Yes.
too. Like, it's okay to unplug, it's like
Yes.
the world will continue revolving without us
It
constantly
will.
being busy doing stuff, and I think, I hate to say this generation because that makes me feel old, but I think the current mode or philosophy, is people celebrate self-care now,
Yes.
where it
Very true.
wasn't that way even 10 years ago. It was like hustle,
Right.
hustle, hustle, do more,
Right.
get more, be more, have more, all that stuff. And I think
Mhm.
now people realize, you know what? It's okay to take a bath
Mhm. Yes.
and,
Yes.
and binge a little Netflix and maybe go for a walk with your kid. Like, you don't have to be hustling all the time. So,
Right. It's all
um,
about the balance. You gotta keep your life balanced because then you just burn out too
that's right.
quickly.
And that's another
Mhm.
brilliant idea.
Very good.
Tying it all together. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, Nikki, okay, so we're going to continue our conversation, but we're going to sign off for now. So I'm going to drop
Okay.
you back into the green room. Thank you so much. I want to put your name up here one more time
Yes, thank
to
you
make
for
sure.
having me. It's always a joy to talk to you, always.
Well, this show is all about obviously brilliant marketing, and you are a brilliant marketer. And I only have, and this is all about the women entrepreneurs in my life. So I'm so grateful that you said yes to the invitation to be on my show. So it was an honor for me to have you on it.
Thank you. Thank you so
So,
much. The honor's all mine.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is the Mutual Admiration Society here, everybody. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to
Thank
put you
you.
down in the green room, and then I'm going to wrap up, and then we'll continue our conversation right after.
Sounds good.
Awesome. All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the Brilliant Marketing with Mary, if I could speak. And I want to remind you that I'm going to be launching shows every Thursday at 12:30 p.m. So make sure you check back to learn some more brilliant ideas, some more brilliant marketing with Mary every Thursday at 12:30 Pacific time. And until then, make sure that you are brilliant in all you do because the world needs you. You are the answer to someone's prayer. And so you need to promote yourself and get your business out there so you can be the answer when they're ready. So until then, you have a blessed day and we're out.